Hey, it's Kat Michaels with GBF, and I am here with Barry from Shinedown.
It's not me.
No, it's not you.
Hi.
Hi.
We've done this before.
Have we?
I think so.
Have we? I don't think we have. This is the first time I've done this with you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's okay.
We didn't do it last time?
Nope.
Who did you do it with? Did you do an interview?
No, I didn't. They didn't give me one last time. I may have forgotten to ask. That's a possibility. I'm still kind of, the whole brand manager thing is, I'm getting the hang of it now. It's been about 2.5 years, so.
Well, good.
Yeah, it was a life goal, but here I am now.
Nice,
yes.
Life goals. I like it.
Yes. But we were just talking about, you complimented my shirt.
Yes.
9 Inch Nails, Pretty Hate Machine. Beginning to end album for me, like, they don't, it's rare that musicians nowadays do album oriented, where it's you listen from beginning to end and then start over, and you know, every song is kind of its own thing for the most part. But Pretty Hate Machine was one of those albums that it's that way. You put it in, you hit play, and you hit repeat all, so it starts over. But you said it changed your life.
It did. So I was in high school when that album came out, and I was a metalhead, 80s metalhead, staunch, and I wasn't going to change my ways. Wasn't going to happen. I played tennis. I was on a tennis trip, and a buddy of mine named Bao, when he was always listening to music, and he had his little CD player. And this was beginning of CDs. So
this was Discman.
Yeah, Discman.
Yeah, see, that's when I got my Pretty Hate Machine. I bought 3 CDs the first time. It was Pretty Hate Machine, it was Downward Spiral, and it was Offspring Smash.
Nice.
I bought them all at the same trip to Target.
Nice. Yeah, this was just right when that one came out. So what was that, 89, 90?
Yeah.
Like that. So I was on a tennis trip, and he says, "Man, just listen to this." I don't want to listen to that. I'm probably listening to Def Leppard or something.
Sure.
And I put it in, and it hit me immediately. I was like, "What the hell is this?" And it was a game changer. From then on, I became a huge 9 Inch Nails fan. And then lucky enough, had my high school job. I worked at Camelot Music, which was a music store. So when Downward Spiral came out, I was one of the first people that had it. I had a promo copy that I was able to take home. So yeah, 9 Inch Nails was a life-changing.
It shifted everything.
It shifted everything.
That's amazing. Yeah, and it's funny because they weren't the first to do industrial music.
No.
You had Ministry and you know, Al Jurgensen before and all of that, but
FDM. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Yes,
there's plenty others.
But there was something with Trent Reznor and 9 Inch Nails that really kind of brought it to the forefront of music, I think, and made it popular.
Yeah, he wrote good songs that
yes.
you know, and you believe what he's saying on there.
Yeah,
you can hear the angst in his voice.
Sure. And when you're in high school, it's like
I was angsty.
Yes. Because aren't we all?
That threw me straight into my goth phase immediately.
That's awesome. So you're on the Attention World Tour now.
Mm-hmm.
You just came in. You did. Let's see. You started in Canada, right? A couple shows in Canada.
We did a couple, yeah, on this leg, yeah.
And then you're here now. You're heading to Missouri. You're headed back to British Columbia.
Back up into Canada and back down and back up in.
And then what happens after the tour?
So we finished this tour. I think it finishes in Boise, Idaho, Boise. Finishes in Boise, Idaho, and then we go home for 2 weeks, and then we go straight over to Europe, and we tour November, December in Europe with Alter Bridge, and finish out the year. We come home on December 22nd.
So just in time for Christmas.
Just in time for Christmas.
In time to get back with the families.
I will be exhausted. I'm just going to sleep through Christmas, I think,
Sure,
this year.
sure.
So we do that, and then we're going to take January, February off, because we all need to recharge and spend some time with our families. And we're still figuring out next year. Obviously, it's getting towards that time to start writing a new record.
Right.
So we'll start on that next year, and I think we're going to do maybe one stateside tour that'll be more like an evening with intimate, smaller places kind of deal.
Sure.
One of those tours.
We have places like that around here. Just saying.
I hear such things. So I think we're going to do one of those just to break up the monotony of writing. It's nice to get out on the road and kind of feel this again, and then get back into the studio kind of environment, because it can be pretty claustrophobic in the studio sometimes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I understand that.
So that's where we're at.
And with the holidays, do you have any kind of like holiday traditions, things that maybe the average family doesn't do for the holidays?
No, not that I can think of. Well, yeah, here's one. Christmas Eve, we always make pizza. As a family, we have pizza on Christmas Eve.
Okay. Christmas Eve pizza.
Christmas Eve pizza.
I love it. The stockings are hung by the chimney with carrot and pizza's in the oven.
That's it. We always make homemade pizzas with my father, so that's been a tradition for many years.
Oh, I love it. No, that's great. Gosh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Homemade pizza on Christmas.
Well, you know, because you're going to spend all Christmas cooking and doing the big dinner. Why not just do something fun and simple that everybody loves?
Sure.
Christmas Eve, and just get to open the presents. So we always open the family presents on Christmas Eve.
When you do your tours, and you do these meet and greets, and the fans, sometimes they bring you gifts. And what's the weirdest fan interaction that you've ever had?
Man, there was this one time we were doing a signing in a Walmart. Just weird enough for you to think, but this was when Walmart still had CD sections, so
sure.
You know, we were promoting the CD at the time, and I think this was Amarillo's time period.
Okay.
And it's a long line, and people are coming through the sign even with their carts full of stuff and everything else. But this one guy's coming up, and you could tell he had his young kid with him, and his kid just didn't look right. And all of a sudden, he gets to the table, the kid starts throwing up everywhere.
Oh no.
And it's bad. And the dad says, it's all right. He's fine. He's just nervous. This kid isn't nervous. This kid is sick. And he still forces this kid to come through, shake all of our hands.
That's when you're like,
and the dad's like, sign this for me. And I was like, your poor kid
is
sick. Just threw up. Somebody actually hit me in the leg. And you're okay with that? It was the weirdest thing.
Oh my God, yeah. And
that same one, we had to sign a toilet seat. Someone brought a toilet seat for us to sign.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Walmart.
Welcome to Walmart.
I hope you had some bleach and
Thanks
some
for selling our
hand
CDs, Walmart. I appreciate that.
I hope you had some bleach and some hand sanitizer.
I panicked because I'm a germaphobe.
Ah.
I was in full panic. I swore for a week I was going to get sick from this poor kid, but I didn't. Thank goodness.
I hope he got better.
I hope so. He looked rough. You could see in his face that it wasn't nervous. He was sick.
He was sick.
Yeah, he was sweating.
Poor kid. Man.
And that's embarrassing.
Yeah. And have some common sense. Your kid's sick. Stay home. Take care of your kid.
Exactly.
Drag him out into public.
Don't
do that.
Be a good parent.
Yeah. Take Barry's advice.
Yes. Be a good one.
Is there anything else we need to know?
Well, we went over pizza. I like pizza. I like long walks on the beach.
Okay.
I do.
I enjoy the beach. We enjoy the beach. That's one of our favorite places to go.
I love the beach. I live 5 minutes from the beach in Jacksonville, so
okay.
I like to go to the beach.
Yeah.
I like to swim.
But you gotta watch out for sharks.
They're there. Can't really see them though. The water's not clear in Jacksonville, so just assume that they're there and hope for the best.
We go down to Panama City quite a bit.
That's where I grew up.
Yeah, beautiful there. Absolutely love it. Last time we were there were jellyfish galore.
Yeah.
And the time before that, we saw a giant manatee far enough out that all you could see was the big dark shadow moving across the water really quickly, and it freaked everybody out. The lifeguard had to come running down the beach going, "It's a manatee! He does this every day! He comes in from the bay!"
It's intimidating to see something that shadow because the waters are so much clearer on the Gulf side.
Yes.
So. Yeah, I had a good time growing up there.
I bet. Barry, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll let you get back out.
Thanks for taking the time.
Absolutely. Hand sanitize that.
I will. Bye,
We'll
y'all.
see you later.